Hello, and welcome back to Drug Lord Tycoon. My name is Quad, and there has been a pretty substantial update to this game that changes it quite a lot. Let's switch over to the Steam page real quick. I'll have a link to the Steam page down below if you want to read it yourself, but I just wanted to touch on a couple parts of it. So this is part one of the overhaul. So what happened to the old version? It is still there. You can still access it if you prefer that version and you don't really want to play the new version. You just come over to your thing, right click it, go to properties, you'll come to betas, and then you could click here, beta participation, click the none button, and there is the legacy branch if you want to continue playing on that legacy branch. So old saves from that branch will only work on that branch. And then of course, what's in this version, do expect bugs, rough edges, incomplete systems, etc. Progression is currently limited, so you won't be able to progress as far as you can in the legacy version yet. They basically rebuilt the fundamentals first and intentionally postponed late game content until new systems were stable. And this will be the foundation moving forward. There's going to be additional drug types like mushrooms, meth, LSD, and cocaine. But one of the reasons that they're releasing this right away, if we come down a little bit further, this is the most recent news article, but if you go to the one right before it, this is the first one that they put out. And they explain down here why they're releasing in the beta right now, and it's basically because they've been working in isolation. They wanted to get it into our hands so we could help identify any issues, and they can gather real usage data, right? So this beta, be warned, will be changing rapidly, sometimes weekly, until it reaches a feature parity with the legacy version and surpasses it. So in case I misspoke earlier, the shrooms, meth, LSD, and cocaine, they're not in the game right now, but the foundation is laid so they can add that in the future. Okay, so with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and actually play the game for a bit. Okay, check it out. We're back at the main screen here. Let's just start a brand new game. Okay, so here we are. This is going to be our starting location. This is our Uncle Rick. We're basically inheriting the place from him. I'm going to go ahead and skip through all of it. Don't forget, crack is whack. Stick to your weed. But if you want to read it, you could pause it and read it. But he's basically saying that we inherited this, that he is my Uncle Rick. And apparently my family never told me about him. So yada, yada, yada. He wants to take a look around. So check it out. This thing looks a lot different, right? I mean, this room is pretty familiar, but there's this nice, cool little greenhouse back here now. And this is going to be where we're going to be growing our weeds. Anyways, hey, what up, Uncle? He's just going to say, let's go in here, check it out. Now, I don't know if the sun itself actually acts as a light source or not. I haven't tested that, but anyways, let me talk to him again. He's going to tell me to go buy a bucket and a light. So let's run over to the computer. Let's grab those things real quick. Here's the bucket. Here's the light. There's the packing station though. And check it out, baggy box. I think that's new compared to the last version. And then there's a sledgehammer shelf and all of that. We're just going to grab those two things for now. They do appear back here. Here is that bucket. Let's lay this down real quick. And then let me take a look. Oh, good. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. So the sun is out. I mean, it's at an angle, so we're not getting massive sun, but it does show a 20% on the sun. Oh, that's really cool. I'm curious to see if that changes if when the sun is directly above. But here's the light. It has this nice light cone now, so you can kind of see it all the way around. We're going to stick it right next to it so it gets maximum light. So between this and the sun, it's at 110%. We're gonna have to look and see like when it's noon if that changes. Now we just need to buy some seeds. This is going to be in this catalog here on the side, and it gives you some details. It shows you the growth speed, the yield, the water usage, the THC, the CBD. Oh, that's actually really cool that it shows you these percents as well. The value, and I don't know what iterations left mean. It says 6 and then the color. I don't know if that's the box or what, but we're gonna buy a box of those. And then they do appear out here, so let's go ahead and grab them. Let's get this thing planted right away. Boom. Let's go grab the water cannon, which is right here. We're going to go ahead and pour it in. Boom. We could just toss that down. And now it's going to take a little bit of time to grow. Let's go ahead and talk to Uncle real quick. It says, looks like you're getting the hang of it. And then he's going to actually want us to buy the drying rack next. So let's come back in here. Let's grab that drying rack for 200. And then let's go ahead and set it up. Now, I don't know where to set this up. You can set it up in here or in here. I think I'm going to bring it in here. Now, typically on the old version, I would have done it right here, right? Because of moving the product over to it. But check it out. We're going to set this down in here because one of the big changes is on how you handle your actual plants. So the task right now is just to grow and harvest that plant. So we're just going to wait a bit, wait for this to get to 100%. And there we go, bro. There we go. It's actually 100% done. Let's just go ahead and grab it just like so. And let's stick it down. And now we need to go buy 5 more buckets. So let's go ahead and do that. Come in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's purchase it for $1,000. Let's go and pick all these up and check it out. You can pick up all of them now at one time. And I don't know if you noticed, but at the bottom here, we have inventory slots, bro. Anyways, let's set these all down. I'm going to obviously circle this thing perfectly and line it up so we have a perfect amount of stuff. Symmetrically, I'm missing 2. So I'm going to buy 2 more just to help my OCD. So 1 and 2, there we go. Let's go and set those ones up now. Yeah, I can't go with missing those, bro. My OCD just will not allow it. So let's place this one down and that one. There we go. What do we need to do? Talk to Uncle. Before we talk to him, I'm just going to get these planted right away. Throw that down. Let's go ahead and water them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop that. What up, Unc? He's saying it's really shaping up nicely. It reminds me of the good old times. Yeah, dude, I remember my first grow. It was not too different from what we got going on over there. Once the plant is done drying, you'll need to chop it up and bag it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and grab the packaging table for $1,000 reduce. Pick it up, of course, and where are we going to set this? Well, let's set it up on this side of the room. You can rotate, of course. It has free rotation, which is really nice. And boom, there we go. Okay. Is this done yet? Of course it's not, but this is done. So we're going to grab it, bring it over. It's going to the chopping table. And then we just have to drag it right over like, oops, wait, hold on. No more baggies. Oh yeah. There's baggies now, which is really cool. I'm glad they added this. I think the more interactability and the more things that we need to do, the better the game, right? I think that's why Schedule 1 is so damn popular and so successful, because you have to interact with stuff. People like systems, right? People like to interact with things. One thing that they could do to make this part a little bit better is allow us to actually have to fill this up, right? It's always full, which is fine, but I would prefer if I had to bring it over to the sink and just kind of fill it and then come back. It's a little extra work, but I feel like those kind of interactions make games funner, right? All the systems buildings on top of each other. Anyways, let's get back over here. Let's come in, and now you just have to grab your green haze and drag it right on top like that. These baggies are now physical, which is also really cool, and something that I think makes the other game very popular, right? Everything's interactable in that game. Anyways, let's talk to Unc. What does he say? He says, good work. You're a natural. But that weed isn't going to deal itself. Let's go downtown and find some buyers. Yeah, this is the next really cool part to the overhaul. Before we do that, though, check it out. My plants are done. So look, you don't have to do it one by one anymore. That was one of my biggest gripes on the last version, right? It was just so tedious to have to just do one plant by one plant. Check it out, though. I don't have room for those. I'm going to buy that extra dry rack before we head out with Uncle. I'm just going to get ahead of the game here. Let's go ahead and grab that. He went out that door, by the way. So we're going to have to, it's not a door, but it's a thing right there. We're going to have to go that same way. Let me set this down first, though. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go ahead and pick these up. We're going to start drying those. I'm not going to wait for these because I don't feel like waiting that long. But I am going to buy another thing of seeds real quick so we can get ahead of the game on that. How much money am I down to? $370. Let me go ahead and plant these real quick. 1, 2, 3, all the way across. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go ahead and water them next. And there we go. They're all watered. We're just going to leave those on the floor. Let's freaking go downtown. Yeah, check this out. So you just walk out here. Now, it's not an open world or anything like that. It still loads into a different district. But honestly, it's fine because this area now is kind of open and we can go pretty far down here. Let's talk to Uncle real quick. Here we are. This town is filled with drug addicts. Excuse me, sir. I don't appreciate calling me a drug addict when I just smoke weed. Okay. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm not a dude. I smoke weed every day and I definitely don't consider myself a drug addict. Even the rehab counselor does drugs. That's funny, bro. Weed's not a drug, Uncle. It's a medicine. Anyways, he says, why don't you go out and try to find somebody? Okay, we'll just hit okay. It is getting dark. Dang it. I was hoping to get here before it got dark, but check it out. We just kind of run around because if you get here during the daytime, it's bustling with a lot more people. But yeah, look, check it out. You could walk around. A lot of these places you can go into, well, during the daytime when it's actually open. And we got a couple people over here. There's a casino. Hey, buddy, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, dude, would you like some weed? He says, how much you take for 3 grams of green haze? And if we look down here, there's a slider. We could charge anything from $18 a gram down to about $9.80 a gram, right? If we choose right in the middle, or even if we go up a little bit, he's not guaranteed to say yes. So let's just try right in the middle at $14 a gram. Now, I would never buy weed at $14 a gram because I usually buy it for about $3 a gram. Either way, well, that's because I also buy it by the ounce. But let's see what he says. Going rate is 42 bucks, and he says he'll take it. Okay, sometimes they'll say no, and you have to adjust it. Anyway, that was all of our product because we only had 3. So let's go back home, I guess. Or maybe I need to talk to Uncle. No. We just have to go back home. But you just come up to the car and you can go back home. But check it out, dude. This area is actually pretty dang big. I want to come back during the daytime so we could really see it better. But it's a really big area, bro. Check it out. Look, there's even like a little homeless section over here and all kinds of things. Yeah, look at these guys, bro. They're all partying. Hey, what's up, dude? Dude, he looks trashed. He's all wobbling around. You okay? Are you feeling okay, bro? Are you a little depressed? No? Dude's in here jamming around. Anyways, let's get back. Let's continue this. This guy's inebriated, right? Oh yeah, dude, he's totally inebriated. And all you have to do to go back is come up to your car and just go home. Okay, so I am now back. Now what do we need to do? We need to deal 60 grams of products. Okay. Now the only thing I don't know about is how to sleep through the night, or if you even can sleep through the night. Because honestly, I don't want to do night deals, right? Because it's just so dark and I want to show you guys like how good it looks during the daytime, but we'll just kind of stick here and do the thing. These plants are done, so we're just going to go ahead and grab them. Are these all done? They are. So we're going to grab all of these, and it does look like this all continues to work while we're out and about. If you don't remember, on the other version of the game, whenever you left the area, it seemed like to kind of halt the simulation, right? Everything would just kind of stop. If you left with your plants at 20%, you would come back with your plants at 20%, but now everything just kind of runs in the background, which is really nice. So that's all done. These plants are done. I'm just going to grab them all, of course. There we go. We're going to throw them up onto the dry racks. Same with those. We have some seeds already out here. Not a lot. 2, 1, so only 3. Let me grab another box so we can get the rest of those planted. There we go. I forgot they come outside. And then, yeah, let's get the rest of these planted. Let's get them watered. And boom, there we go. Once I have enough money, I'm going to buy a shelf. And we'll start putting stuff on shelves. These are at 30%. And I guess now we just need to start bagging. Let's come over here. Oh, no, I already got it all bagged. What am I talking about? Let's go and just pick up all this stuff real quick. Yeah, I like that it's all physical objects that's kind of flopping around. We could see that I only got 3 baggies left. So I am going to buy another box of baggies for 50 bucks. The shelf does cost 200. I technically have enough money for it. I'm going to buy it. And that's the only thing I really need. Let's grab both of those real quick. Oh, I don't have any slots available. Look. Yeah. So I'm going to have to, I don't want to drop that one, but I'm going to drop these 4 off real quick. There we go. And then I'm going to grab the shelf first. Oops. And set this up. I guess right here, because this shelf will be good for baggies as well as extra products so we can keep a hand. But yeah, you just kind of click on it. It goes here. You could shift click and it'll put the whole batch in. And then you just right click to get out. I always try to hit escape, but it doesn't work. Anyways, let's grab these baggies. We could refill the bags. Or can I? Hold on a second. How do I refill the bags, actually? Maybe I have to wait until they're empty. So I'm just going to put these bags on the shelf. Just shift click and boom, there we go. What do I need to do? Well, we need to check on these plants. They are not at 100. They're at 80%. I really wanted another one for over here, but check it out. If you don't like the trash in here, you could also clean up this trash, which is really cool. You could keep it if you like it as well, right? For the aesthetics, but you could also clean it up. I'm one of those persons that when I'm in a game, no matter what it is, like even Skyrim, right? When I have a house and there's shit all over the floor, I'm like, bro, let me clean that up. So I'm just going to get the rest of this trash so it's all clean. These plants are done, however, so I'm going to start harvesting them. There we go. We're going to bring them over to the drying rack. Actually, my stuff is empty, so I'm going to have to drop all those on the ground. Let's grab the dry ones, throw them up here. Some of these are dry as well. Actually, it looks like all of them are dried. So we'll grab those, put them on here. And then, nope, I don't want to do that quite yet. Let's grab the ones I threw on the ground and load them back up onto the racks. And there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and plant the next batch. I actually didn't have enough seeds, So I am going to buy another batch of seeds. Boom, there we go. They're all planted. They're all watered. We'll let those grow. Let's go ahead and start trimming these things. Yeah, you just come over here and drag it over. And this, oops, I'm missing it. Oh, why not? Oh, I don't have no more baggies. Okay, let's go and grab the baggies now. Just pop them out. Throw them back in. And let's get continued. We'll just kind of drag it over like this. Okay, there we go. It's all done. Now we just need to collect them, right? So I'm going to collect a 10 stack. I got 30 on me. I'm going to start loading them up onto the shelf here real quick. And boom, there we go. Check it out. I got 10, 20, 30, 48. I'm going to grab another full 10 stack. So I have 3 full 10 stacks on me. And let's just go downtown. So this is half of what we need to do for our thing, right? This is 30 of 60. Yeah, I wish it was a little bit lighter out because it actually looks really good down here. They did an excellent job on creating this, but we could just come straight in here since there's people actually in here and really deal to anybody that we want. Like this dude over here. Hey, what's up, bro? You want some weed? So he's looking for 7 grams. I'm going to try 14 again and see what he says. Okay, yeah, see, this isn't what I usually pay. I love that. Let's try him for something more reasonable, right? Maybe almost $13 a gram, 90 bucks. Did he take it? Ah, damn it. He did not like that deal at all. He must got a good hookup. Okay, let's talk to that guy out there. He looks like a nice stoner. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, dude, 1 gram, that's it? All right, 14 bucks. It's too steep for him. Indeed, I would also agree with that. Let's just try something a little bit cheaper. How about 12 bucks for that 1 gram? He'll take it. He'll take it. Okay, excellent. Okay, well, you could really deliver. You could deal to anybody. Like this lady over here. She doesn't look like she smokes, but she probably does. Jesus, she definitely does. 9 grams. So that's a couple grams over a quarter. I guess we'll just try 14 and see what she says. Oh, dude, definitely. Yes, hell yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, well, like we got 10 grams gone. Let's go ahead and find some more people. Get rid of these other 20. Here is the gas station. Can we interact with that? No, we cannot. I don't see anybody working. Let's go over to that homeless camp. Oh, look, there's a park. I mean, there's usually people in parks, right? No, there's nobody over here, but it's a nice looking park. Oh, there is somebody over there. Oh, I can't actually get to him. Oh, is that Grandpa? Oh, no, dude, I think that's my Uncle Rick. Look, yeah, we can't actually go through there. There is a invisible wall, but that is funny that he lives over here. Well, here's a church. We all know people at church like to smoke weed. So, hey, bro. Damn, you're pretty gosh dang dark. Yeah, he's really dark. I feel like they need to fix the color or the lighting of him. Anyways, he wants 9 grams of the green haze. We'll just try for 14, I suppose. $14 a gram, I mean. Thanks, but oh no, look, he didn't even give me a second chance. It was like, no, the very first time. Okay, well, let's come into the church. Let's see if there's a priest we could order. Oh, dude, this place is filled with people. Holy crap. Let's get up here and talk to them. Hello, and welcome to the congregation. We are here today to praise Mary. Mary Jane has treated us well all these years. We shall not turn our back on Mary Jane. She makes us feel happy in times of darkness. So praise be Mary Jane. Anyways, let's see if anybody wants to sell them. Or, I mean, buy them. Not bad, but it needs it to be a bit cheaper. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to start asking for a little bit lower. I forget what the price was for when we, like, bought the box. I think it kind of tells us, hey, buddy, you want some weed for maybe $12 a gram? No deal. Oh, damn. We're going to have to go even lower. Let's do what I would pay for it. Not even that, bro. I would pay less than that. $10 a gram is expensive. You know what I mean? Especially when you smoke an ounce a week. Anyways, hello. Would you like to buy some weed? 9 grams. How about for $12 a gram? What do you think? Oh, he'll take it. Yep. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, well, Jesus, the congregation is ready to get high. Hello, sir. Hello. Are you the pianist? Would you like to buy a gram for $14? He will not like to buy a gram for $14. Okay, fair enough. Anyways, any of these guys look like heavy stoners. This guy kind of does. Hey, what's up, bro? You want 5 grams for $14 a gram? Oh, he does. So he's an idiot. Oh, excellent. So not everybody's smart. Hey, bro. Aw, what do you mean? You notice how the city smells different in the morning? No, I didn't. But check it out. It is morning. So yeah, let's walk around town a little bit. Let's go ahead and deliver. Oh, I don't have any more product. I'm an idiot. So we got to go back and grab some more. Yeah, there's all kinds of things around here. I don't know if like all these places are enterable or not. Oh, dude, coming soon. Is that like for the game? Oh, that would be amazing if they were able to add some freaking arcade games. Oh, well, let's go back. Let's go grab some more stuff, and then we'll just immediately run back here. Yeah, let's see what we got. All this stuff should be done, and it looks like it. Let's go ahead and grab all of this so we can harvest it. And you don't have to actually click on the plants. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. But as long as you click on the drying rack itself, you'll be fine. Let's go ahead and harvest these real quick, though. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go ahead and throw them onto the drying racks. We got 20 over here. I'm going to go ahead and bag all this up real quick. Okay, I ran out of seeds. No. Okay, I ran out of baggies. Let me go ahead and order some news. Boom, 50 bucks. I do have 400 bucks again. Let's go ahead and load this back up and continue harvesting it. There we go. That was the next batch. Go ahead and collect it all. And we're going to go ahead and just re-up with the rest. There we go. We got another 10 stacks. Let's head back to, I guess it's downtown. Okay, back down here. Let's head out this way. Let's see what we can find. Oh, there is a sports thing over here. Check it out. A little sports store. Hey guys, hello. Would you guys like to buy some weed? How about 2 of them for 28 bucks, bro? Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. Oh, he wants to buy it. Never mind, you're an idiot. Yeah. Hello, sir. Would you like to buy some for $14 a gram? 140 bucks. Jesus Christ. Can't believe he's going to get that. How many grams was that, bro? 140 bucks. My dispensaries now have ridiculously cheap weed. Then again, it's probably not as good. Oh, let's go into the casino. Oh, we could actually come in. Can we do some gambling? Oh my God. Hello, sir. Would you like some weed for $14 a gram? Yeah, I didn't think so either. Yeah. Oh my God, we can actually gamble. Holy crap. Okay. Should we do a gamble? Let's just gamble $1 at a time. I don't want to overdo it, right? Here we go. And we're not getting jack. Yeah, screw that. But that's really cool. I like that they added gambling. How come all the weed games have gambling? Did you guys notice that? From Schedule 1 to Drug Dealer Simulator. Anyways, hey, do you want to buy some weed? I know you're working. It's probably kind of a tough job. Oh, dude, it's not a steal, but whatever. Oh, there's the VIP area. We can't go up. Let's do one more gamble, and then let's get out of here. Yeah, we'll come over here. Let's... Oh, dude, this machine's way different. Look, it's $4. Let's just do $4. And we gonna win? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Not even a single line, bro. Okay, anyways, let's get out. Let's see what else there is around town. There's a music shop. Can we go in the music shop? We can. Awesome. Too bad we couldn't play the drums. Okay. Well, let's see here. Hey, bro, you want some weed? Yeah, dude. Just 1 gram. How about 14 bucks? It's not worth my time. Okay, he does not want it, or he does. He'll take it. There is a clothing store with a guy that looks like he's about to beat me up. There is a market. Can we go inside there? Yeah, dude. They did an excellent job. I cannot believe how interactable a lot of this stuff is. Like, I thought a lot of these buildings would just be facades, like a lot of games do it, right? Where you just can't go into them. There's even a bar. Let's see who's in the bar. Oh, dude, he's drunk. Let's sell it to him. Drunk people. Okay, he doesn't want to be bothered. I was going to say, drunk people are usually pretty dumb, right? Well, I don't want to say that, but they're usually not thinking properly. Oh, there is a nightclub. Yeah, totally. Can we go in and see the strippers? Oh my God, we can. Nah, it's locked. Can we peek in, though? Nobody's dancing. Maybe they're open at nighttime. Okay. There is a burger joint, a hunting lodge. Can we go in? Now they're closed. Why are they closed? Just temporary closed. Okay. Well, let's sell the rest of this real quick, and let's get out of here. But yeah, as you can see, like, this area is pretty vast. Hey, bro, you want to buy 10 grams for $13 a gram? Oh, you'll take it. Yeah, it does kind of sting, right? It's kind of expensive. Let's see how far we can go this way. This is like a neighborhood with houses and stuff. Check it out. There's actually like little garages and cool looking cars. Oh yeah, dude, that thing looks cool. I think a pimp lives here, actually. Oh, here's that homeless section. Let's see if this drunk dude or whatever he is. Hey, bro, you want some freaking weed for $14 a gram? Oh, he will take it. Yeah, see? When you're that inebriated, you don't even know what the hell you're doing. Hey, bro, you want some weed? No? Oh, you can? Oh, dude, yes, thank you. Okay, all I got left is 3 grams. Let's see if this dude will buy it. I'm just going to sell it to him for $13.20. And he says yes. Okay. Well, we're out of weed. I have $820. Let's head back and, well, continue the deed, right? Oh, never mind. Look, we actually completed the objective up there as well. So yeah, let's go back and pay the bills, apparently. So here we are. I think it's done the same way in the computer. We go to bills, and there it is. It's expensive as all hell, $150. You know, in reality, I think this light here would probably be maybe $1.50, but you have to have game mechanics to make it fun. And I forgot to plant my next batch. What an idiot. So let's go ahead and plant these real quick. Yep, just run around like that. I'm actually missing one, so I'm going to buy a whole nother box. Oh, Uncle's out there. We need to talk to him. Maybe we'll get a new weed or something. Hold on a second. And boom, there we go. It's all watered. You know what? I'm just going to grab these plants off here real quick. But yeah, you could just click anywhere on that drying rack and it does the thing. There we go. Let's go see Uncle and see what the hell he says. What up, Unc? He says, well, I'll be. You didn't burn the place down yet. Thanks, bro. There's a guy I know who does weird tech stuff. He owes me a favor. Go see him at the warehouse down by the harbor. Oh, okay. Understood. He won't open for anyone. Tell him Golden Leaf. Then he'll know I sent you. Oh, interesting. What a weird system you and him got, bro. You guys, so how do we get out there? Just come out here? No, that's going downtown. Find the warehouse by the harbor. Oh, I think we have to go downtown and then go to the harbor. It's already dark again. So I don't know if there's a map. If I push M, nothing pops up. So the harbor. I don't know which way that's going to be. Let's just run around and see if I can find it. Is this a harbor? This looks more like a river. And Jesus, look at that, dude. It looks like a huge whale just passed through. But yeah, I don't know, think this is the harbor, but I can see this way opens up to the ocean, perhaps. Or maybe this is the harbor. I don't know. Hold on a second. Oh, I think I found the harbor. Over by this crane, perhaps. There is a bank. I don't know if we actually can. Oh, it's still open. Oh my God. They forgot to lock their doors, bro. Oh my God. Can we come in here and do anything? No, but check it out. They are apparently leaving their computers on at night. I think I was at the harbor because this way I feel like I'm just getting into denser and denser cityscapes. Oh, I think it's showing up on the map up there. I'm just an idiot. I didn't see that earlier. Yeah, check it out. I can see my car and that building. So let's just head back over this way. Oh, I was literally right next to it this whole time. Jeez. Anyways, let's get back over here. That was definitely the harbor. So we got to come here. Just hit it. Hello? Hello? Who's there? Bro, you're supposed to give him the password. We're not supposed to tell him that. Uncle Rick, that could be anybody. Well, Golden Leaf, bro. There we go. Oh, check this little place out. Talk to Dave. Oh my God, there is Dave. Dude, people in the Steam forum section were all clamoring about Dave missing. Looks like they just didn't play through it long enough. Where the hell did Dave go? God damn it, Dave. What are you doing? Hey, bro. He says, Rick is your uncle, you say? I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Well, I do owe him a favor, and he did give me this heads up about you. Okay, what is it? A research table made by Rodman. Oh, Dennis? Modified by me. You'll be able to make some awesome contraptions. Excuse you. No problem. And if you're ever in need of another research table, just come back and talk to me. Next time won't be free though. Oh, I'm getting a free research table? Oh, hell yeah, bro. Thank you. So what, we just go back and set this up, I suppose? So let's just head back to, I don't know if it's home. Oh yeah, it's totally home, by the way. I said going home. Let's head back home. Let's set this thing up. I guess just right here is going to be fine, I suppose. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, this will just be fine right here. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is interactable. You can shut your freaking door if you want. Let's go ahead and look at this thing. I got 4 skill points. Dude, there's actually... This thing has been completely redone, it looks like. Look. Oh, we could get an old couch, a television, some potted plants, so that's for decoration. And then let's see what this is. This is the baggy thing. Oh, this is a 5-gram baggy box. Check it out. Holds 35-gram bags. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and unlock it because, well, we have to. It's at the very top. Yes, thank you. And then what is this? 10-gram baggies. Oh, hell yeah. What is this thing? Precision grow light. Okay, well, that looks pretty cool. We got our planter box over here, which then we could upgrade to better sprinklers, better lights, even bigger planter boxes again and again, and then even better sprinklers, and then even better sprinklers, and then another grow light right there. It's kind of interesting, I will say, that they use these grow lights. I grow myself, not this year, but I have done indoor growing, and you don't typically buy light poles like that, right? The lights that you would usually get in real life would be ones you would hang up So it is interesting that they chose these like tower lights, right? Anyways, let's go ahead and throw these onto the dry Rex. Boom, there we go. Let's go back to the research table. Let's look at all the other things real quick. So here's a fan, makes it dry faster. A dealer board, manage dealers and set up deals. Oh, that's actually really cool. We have to be level 5 to unlock that. More fans for drying. There's even a drying rack, a better one than the one that's over there. We've seen those before. This is a 100-gram package box. Oh my god, so that means we're going to have some really large deals as well. And then we get into the workers. And then the new weeds. There's Blue Dream. I love Blue Dream. It's one of my favorites to grow even. Dude, I grew some amazing Blue Dream ones. And then there's, oh my, Lord have mercy, a 1,000-gram package box. That's actually really, really big. If you don't know, there's 28 grams in 1 ounce. So you could round that up to like 30 grams per ounce. So like a 100-gram box is a little over 3 ounces, right? So a 1,000-gram box would be literally like 30 ounces or something, somewhere around there. Anyways, there's Yellow Fog and a Granddaddy Perp. And then what is that? Oh my god, there's a weed breeding table. But yeah, check it out. You can do breeding, which is really cool. If you don't know, wheat plants actually breed very similar to humans. And I don't mean the method, I'm talking about the offspring. Just like humans, weed offspring takes traits from both parents, the female parent and the male parent. Anyways, what else do we got? Over here is that precision grow light. Oh, this is an interesting planter. Look, it's a 1x4 planter. We have a long precision grow light. Yeah, see, this is more like a traditional light over here where it hangs above the plants. What else do we got, though? We have a homemade precision sprinkler. Oh, that's hilarious and kind of cool. We got a bigger planter, a wide grow light. Oh, yeah, see, this light is a lot better. I like the way these look because they're more realistic looking compared to something like this, right? Anyways, what else we got? We got a precision, we have a 2-plot precision sprinkler over here, which basically allows you to water 2 plants automatically. And then lastly, there is a 4-plot precision sprinkler. Very cool. Yeah, in real life, you could set up sprinklers like this yourself, or usually they're drip tubes, right? And then what's really cool, I don't know if this game will ever get into it, but in real life, you can make what they call teas. And it's basically a home brew of organic nutrients to fertilize your plants organically rather than using synthetic fertilizers, right? Like, I don't like to use synthetic ones. So anyways, that's really cool. And that's everything in here. What does the tutorial want me to do now? I don't think anything. I guess we're on our own at this point, perhaps. So what should I focus on? I kind of want to mess around with this thing over here. So I'm going to unlock that. There we go. I kind of want to mess around with these as well. Oh, check this one out, though. This light requires a new property. And then, can I unlock this one? I can. I'm going to go ahead and unlock this planter as well. I still have a skill point left. So I guess I'll buy... I'm not going to buy those 10-gram baggies, but I guess I'm just going to grab this couch. Yeah, why the hell not, bro? It comes with a couch, an old coffee table, and a bunch of other things. Because if this is my house or my home, right, I would like to be able to relax here. So let me get this door back open. And where did my stuff go? Oh, I gotta buy it. I'm an idiot. So let's come out to the map, actually. This is where you find the map. I couldn't remember. But check it out. So what do we got? This is downtown. This is where we go. You could visit it this way as well. This one's called Swanson Street, which should be an upgraded property. It costs 10,000. I don't know what this red dude is. Nasir. Oh, he must be a dealer. Check it out. Or, yeah, maybe he's a dealer. It says a 50% cut, and he orders anywhere between 100 and 8,000 grams. Yeah, I'm assuming he's a dealer. I don't know for sure, but check it out. I like that it shows the region that he would be working in, and then this is where we're actually at. And it looks like we could change it. So let's just call it Ass Creek Avenue. Oh yeah, totally, bro. I like that. Okay, well, let's see if we could buy some of that stuff. Here's that precision grow light. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it for $100. I don't know what the sledgehammer's for. I wonder why you'd want to destroy such a thing. Maybe just because you can't sell it or something, right? And you just need to get rid of it. And then you don't even need to go to that dude. He lied to me about getting a new research table. We could just buy it straight from here. I do want to buy a thing of 5-gram baggies, so I'm going to grab that. Let's go ahead and grab this old couch. Just joking, I don't have enough money anymore. Dang it. Let's see how this thing works. Oh yeah, so this is a precision pot, right? Where this one is a kind of a large pot. So this one is like per plant. And honestly, that's the way it is in real life typically, right? Like in my grow tent, for instance, I have a light for that thing, and I can get more than one plant into that tent. Now let's just get one planter. But yeah, so I could put more than one plant in there, especially if you do like scrogging. If you don't know what scrogging is, it's a really cool way to grow plants. Basically, you would have it come out of this pot, you would put down this little square net, and then as the plant grows, you would bend it over and have it start spreading all the way around this net, and then you get a bunch of colas that pop up. Check it out on YouTube. Just type in like cannabis scrogging, which is STROG. It's really, really freaking cool. Anyways, let's go get that planted, which I already did. I just got to get the watering can, which is right here. Boom, and there we go. In fact, I never did start to plant these other ones. Let's go and get these planted as well. And then let's water them out. There we go. And that'll do its thing. But yeah, check it out. This is at 110, just like these, except for it's a precision one. It's just for one plant. And check it out. This one only uses $5 a day versus this monstrosity at $150 a day. So 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40. So if I put individual precision lights on each one of these pots, it would only cost me $40 a day versus this ridiculous $150 a day, right? So yeah, so that's one different way to kind of strategize and save a little bit of money on bills. You know what? I think I might end up doing that, honestly. And it would probably look kind of cool setting it up over here. So I think that's what I'm going to focus on, is trying to eliminate this expensive lighting and put on this cheaper lighting. Yeah, because I don't know. Obviously, you can't make it real life realistic. I mean, you probably could, but you would just become so rich so fast that it's kind of crazy. So that's why you have to put these artificial, like, $150 electric bills to kind of make the game play loop a little bit better. But anyways, let's go and harvest these. Let's throw them up onto the table. I still have a bunch of weed in there that I haven't touched, 48 of them, in fact. Let me grab those baggies out here real quick. Let's stick them up onto the thing. Boom. Oh no, do I have to use those other ones first, perhaps? Look. Oh, I do. Otherwise, I might have to get a whole nother packaging table. I don't think I can. Oh, I can remove them though. Look. Okay, hold on. Let me throw that down. Let's put these down and see how this goes. Oh yeah. So we just drag it over, and then these are 5-gram baggies. So you have to make sure, well, people want at minimum 5 grams. There we go. Let's go ahead and collect these. I'm assuming they also will stack at stacks of 10s, but we have way more product here now, right? Let's put it onto the shelf real quick. 3-gram green haze. Oh, are they 3-gram baggies? I thought they were 5-gram baggies. Hold on a second. Oh, it says 5-gram baggies over here. But on the table, it looks like, or in here, it looks like it's 3 grams. Oh, I wonder if that, well, let's just take these and see what people buy them as. Maybe it's just a typo on the storage rack, right? Yeah. Let's just take these. Don't destroy them. Right click to get out. Let's go downtown. It's nice in daytime. And then let's see how people react, right? This is a nice little park area. Yeah, like this dude looks like he's a stoner. What's up? No, he does not actually. He does not look like a stoner. Anyways, yeah, so like this guy wants 2 grams. I can't actually sell that to him because I don't have 2 grams, right? Let's just see what he says and see what happens for testing. Oh no, look. Did I just give him free weed? Oh no, I still have 10 baggies. Did we just give it to him? Did we just like open up one of the bags or something? Oh, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, maybe we opened up the bag and just gave it to him in raw bud form. I mean, that wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities. I've literally bought weed off of dealers before that didn't have no bag, and they just fucking put it right in my hand. Or when I used to smoke cigarettes, I would just take off my cellophane and load it up in there. Anyway, this guy is 1.7. Let's see what happens. So that other dude bought, I think, 3. So this should put this number down to 8. Okay, it did. Okay. So you don't have to sell exactly 5 grams to people. You just take it out of the bag and put it in their hand. I'll take it. Anyways, let's get rid of the rest of this stuff. This dude does want 5 grams. So there's another one. Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, dude, you look cool. You want some weed? 6 grams, you say? Oh, he'll take it. Yeah, that's the usual price, huh? Okay. Hello, sir. How you doing? You want to buy 6 grams for 14 grams a gram? $14 a gram, I meant to say. Expensive, sure, but I can afford it. It's not the best, but this is like some plain Jane shit. It's probably whack weed. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I think that thing said 16%. That's pretty whack, actually. Anyways, you want this, bro? I like to try to get mine as close to 30% as possible, right? The stronger, not always the better, honestly. I used to always feel that way. The higher the THC percentage, the better the weed. It's not always true. Most of the time, but not always. Hey, bro. Look, he wants 2 whole bags. 2 5-gram bags. Yeah. There you go. 140 bucks. We only got a little bit left. Hey, bro. He doesn't win any. Let me see if I can find one more person, and let's get back to base, or home, I should say. Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, come here. What? You don't want me to waste your time? Okay, well, there's still some people over here. Hey, what's up, bro? You want 4 grams? Well, we can see here that I do have 5 grams. So if I sell him this, that number 5 should drop to 1. He says yes, and it does. I got 1. So let's see if we can sell this last gram. Nah, he's in a hurry. This guy looks like he's in a hurry, but he is in a hurry, actually. Hey, what's up, bro? You want 1 gram? Yeah, get rid of this for me, bro. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, let's head back. So I guess the point of the larger baggies would be just so you could carry more at one time, right? Because normally we'd only be able to bring 30 grams down here. With this, we'd be able to bring 150. Is that right? Holy crap. Anyways, this is all done. Let's go ahead and harvest it. There we go. And this one is done as well. I wonder if we get any more from that. Hold on a second. So this is 8. Let's load them all up real quick. 2 more goes on there. I doubt we get more than 1, but yeah, it'll just be 1. That makes sense, honestly. I mean, does it make sense? I don't know. It depends on how much each one of these plants are. Is each one of those plants a gram, or are they multiple grams? I don't actually know. Obviously, in real life, you get way more than 1 gram per plant, right? You get, well, depends on how well you grow. The ideal amount would be at least a couple ounces per plant, but sometimes, like, they could be way less depending on a lot of factors. Where you grew, how you grew, which type of plant you got. If you got autoflowers produce less bud. They're smaller plants, but the time frame for the grow is also cut in half. So like an autoflower seed will typically grow within about 3 months, where if you just get a plain like feminized regular seed, that will take roughly 6 months to grow. So yeah, it's all variable. There's a lot of science behind growing, honestly. And I learned a lot of it. Like I used to do my pH balancing with the water and stuff, all the nutritions, right? The fertilizers. And then knowing when to harvest, honestly, is a science in itself. You got to get a little handheld microscope, and you got to look for trichomes. A trichome is these little things that are on the buds. They basically are like a shaft with a bulb on the top. And that bulb, when you look at it through a microscope, is going to be like super clear, like a crystal ball. And then as it matures and as it gets ready to be harvested, it'll turn into this nice cloudy color, almost like somebody inserted a little bit of milk inside of that crystal ball, that trichome. And then that, at that point, when you pull it off, at that point, when it's all milky, dude, it gives you a really nice head high. At least I really like to pull it a little bit early. But if you let it keep on growing, it goes from a white milky color over to like an amber color, and it just gets darker and darker. And it'll typically have, the darker it gets and the longer you wait to harvest, eventually it'll start diminishing and the THC counts will start lowering. But that darker color gives you a lot more like a body high, right? Like a couch high, like where you just want to sink into the couch. And if you pull it early when it's that milky color, at least from my experience, I feel like it's a more uppity high. Like you get super jazzy and stuff, right? Anyways, I think that's going to be it for this episode, to be honest. I don't want it to be too long. I just wanted to kind of show it off for you guys. And yeah, bro, you know what? We're going to come back and play a little bit more of this in the future here, not too long from now. So that's going to be it for this one, though. The link to the game will be in the description, along with that news article and all of the things. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Quad, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So later on, everybody. Later on.